What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 62, and we start today's episode off with Luke Shaw asking for a new contract, but we tell him straight up we ain't got the money to pay for a new contract. And we have our European qualifiers here with Belgium. The first game is against Greece, which we won by 3-1, but as you see in the bottom right there, Czech Republic and Spain both won as well. So as things stand, going into our final game, we are still outside of the top two, which qualify for the Euros. Shaw's coming back from injury, which is great for club, but for country we are still outside of the top two. Czech Republic have 20, Spain have 19, we've got 19 as well, but we're behind on goal difference. So coming into this game with Czech Republic, it was a must-win game. Otherwise, we would not be qualifying for the Euros. And in the third minute, Benteke gets a red card. I was always going to sim these games, but Benteke gets a red card. We're fighting with 10 men for the whole 90 minutes, but Morales does get us the goal in the 17th minute, so we take a lead here. And I was really nervous watching this game on a simulator. Usually I just skip it. I'm like, yeah, I don't care what happens, but I was really nervous watching this game. I was just determined to make sure we would qualify for the Euros. And when Fellaini put us 2-0 up here, to be honest, despite playing with 10 men, Czech Republic didn't get back into the game at all, as things showed, and we win by 2-0. So we qualify alongside Spain. Spain top the group, we finish second, and Czech Republic lose out on the last game of the group stage. So that's very, very disheartening for them, but I'm so glad that we qualify. It would have been a complete embarrassment if we failed to do so, but we do qualify, and that's great. And here is a look at the league table. We're currently sitting 4th after 3 games, so kind of pointless showing it really, but we're sitting in 4th after 3 games, 2 wins and a draw, and that's great. I mean, that's where we finished last season, so having that table finishing like this at the end of the season will be perfectly fine with me. So that's the league table, and here is a squad report. Was meant to show this in the last episode, but I forgot all about it, so apologies, but here it is. And yeah, a reminder, the squad report and the league table will come out at the start of every month, so, well, around the start of every month, for those that keep asking. So yeah, it's looking good. As I said, it's more, you know, the strength is now in depth. You know, we've got some fantastic players in every position now, and it's a really, really strong side, and it looks really, really solid. There are some positions like the CM area which looks, you know, unbelievably strong. You know, we have an injury crisis and we'll still be fine, basically. You know, you take out the starters we've got at the moment, Chalobah, Thur and Wijnaldum, we can replace them with Ikrem, Barkley and Howson, and they'd all do a perfectly good job, you know. So it's looking great. I'm really pleased with it. And here is our Champions League group. We're in Group D, and we've got Bayern Munich, Galatasaray and FC Copenhagen. So how about that for a group? We're taking on Bayern Munich, who are of course the defending champions in real life. That would be an amazing game away from home, I'm sure. But yeah, it looks like a really strong group. Galatasaray, of course, the side that knocked us out in the Europa League last year. FC Copenhagen, I'm pretty sure we actually played them last year in the Europa League in the group stages. And obviously Bayern Munich, one of the strongest teams in the world. So I'm very fearful. I'm sure most people would say we'd finish rock bottom of that group, or, you know, be lucky to finish 3rd and go into the Europa League. But no, I still believe we can beat Galatasaray and Copenhagen and look to qualify in 2nd place. I don't think we'll get much away at Bayern Munich, but even so, it should be a very tough group, and it should be fun to watch as well. We take on Man City for the first game of the episode here away at the Etihad Stadium, taking on City, who currently top the table at the moment with 3 wins out of 3. So coming into this game, I was a little bit fearful, but even so, you know, we've beat City twice in the Capital One Cup final, back-to-back Capital One Cup final, so we can still feel confident of getting a result here. And we almost got to a great start here. Lukaku got played through in the 15th minute, but his shot was well saved by Joe Hart, so still 0-0. And in the 40th minute, however, Yaya Toure chips the ball, passes the ball through to Karim Benzema, and a great finish by the French striker puts the ball past Jack Butland, and a former Real Madrid man makes it Man City 1, Norwich 0. So sadly we were behind the 40th minute. Just a few minutes after that though, how about this for a defensive error from is it Godin? Is that how you pronounce that? What an error it was anyway by City's number 20. He just runs in to Wijnaldum, he collects the ball, runs through one-on-one, and it's a simple finish for our number 31. It's a great finish, but I mean, what a defence error that was. I mean, you saw last episode, a similar thing happened with Scott Dan for Blackburn, allowing Odelusi to have a free run at goal. The exact same thing happened there. What was that? But in the 55th minute here, you see us break here. Townsend finds Wijnaldum, gets past Yaya Toure and finds Nathaniel Chalobah. Chalobah rolls it back to Wijnaldum. Nice pass in here. Keeps on going. Nice Ronaldo chop. Rolls it through to Lukaku. Godin again gives the ball away. It comes to Townsend. One touch, and what a strike by and Josh Townsend. Finds the bottom corner here, as accurate as you like. No chance for Joe Hart, and we go ahead and make it 2-1 here. So we're in front of the Etihad, I think for the first time in the career. So a brilliant goal by Townsend puts us 2-1 up, and in the 68th minute, Nathan Redmond gets played through here down the left-hand side, takes on Michael Richards, beats him for pace, keeps on going, crosses the ball in. Lukaku wins the header, puts it past Joe Hart, and it's 3-1 to Norwich. And Godin, the centre-back, was having an absolute mare, could not cope with Lukaku at all, and it was City 1, Norwich 3. So a great game as things stood, a great result this would be. And in the 72nd minute, we had a chance to make it even better. Andros Townsend finds Lukaku, takes on Jolien Lescott here, beats him really well, takes on Godin, and again, look at him, he's just bobbing and weaving. Godin's got no chance, he had an absolute mare in this game, and Lukaku should have made it 4-1, but Joe Hart made a great save here, and he sees Townsend's cross come to Lukaku, an outrageous bicycle kick goes just over the bar, but it's still 3-1. City had a great chance here, but the ball's cleared away. Did come back into them though. Karim Benzema collects the ball, his shot goes wide. But it does finish Manchester City 1, Norwich 3. So goals from Wijnaldum, Townsend and Lukaku seal a 3-1 victory after Karim Benzema put Man City ahead in the 40th minute. It's a fantastic result. I mean, that is a big result. City have got the best of us in every single game other than the two Capital One Cup finals. Now we finally beat them in the league, and it's a great win away from home. And it's a win that, you know, basically it propels us to the top of the table, and it also makes us believe that there is still you know, because last year we weren't even that far off from winning the title, really. You know, we weren't, obviously it was never going to happen, we weren't that far off from winning the title. I wouldn't say we got a title winning squad, but we've definitely got a title challenging squad, if that makes sense. We can definitely challenge for it. So yeah, it's looking good. A good 3-1 victory away at City was just fantastic win, really. I did not expect it. And we then take on Copenhagen for the first game of the Champions League here in the group stage. And you know, arguably the weakest side of the group. Well, let's be honest, they are. So we're taking them on here, and I was feeling, you know, I would say super confident, really. We rested a couple of players. There were a few players that did change from the side that won at City on the weekend, but there was still a very strong side out there, you know. And of course, when Dale Jennings is in the side, you know you're going to get some goals. So we did take on FC Copenhagen away in Scandinavia, and yeah, I was feeling confident we'd get off to a good start. You know, a good win in this opening Champions League game would definitely give us some real belief that we can qualify from a difficult group. But in the 28th minute, the first chance came when Luke Shaw collected the ball here, fake shotted round his man, ended up giving it to Magnus Wolf Ikrem. Ikrem rolls it through to Dale Jennings. Jennings gets on the ball. Whenever that happens, you know it's a dangerous attack here, and Jennings does indeed convert that danger into a goal. A really good finish, and yeah, already his 5th goal of the season in, you know, 3 starts. Incredible. So great finish by Dale Jennings, and it's 1-0 to Norwich here. And in the 34th minute, Leroy Fer comes through. Brilliant run by Fer, great acceleration, rolls it through to Anthony, and our number 9 makes it 2-0 to Norwich just 35 minutes in. So what a fantastic start to this game. We were just playing out of our skin, and we were 2-0 up in 35 minutes. And in the 49th minute here, we had another good chance. The ball gets thrown back to, who was it? Was it Corker? I'm not sure. But anyway, the ball eventually came to Morrison. He found Barkley. Barkley played it to Dale Jennings. Jennings finds Luke Shaw here. Shaw rolls it through to Magnus Wolf Ikrem, plays it back. Dale Jennings for his 2nd goal of the game. No, good save by the goalkeeper, and it's still 2-0 at this stage. We were still, you know, playing out of our skin. Copenhagen barely had a shot, and from the resulting corner, Sean Morrison on as a sub at half time headed the ball over the bar, so still 2-0. But in the 74th minute here, you see Chris Smalling collect the ball in the back of his own penalty area, gives it to Luke Shaw. Shaw finds Barkley, puts the defender on the floor, runs through here. Ross Barkley keeps on going, ends up playing the ball through to Anthony. Nice passing build up as he finds Leroy Fer. Fer plays the ball out wide to Olsen, down the right hand side here. Olsen takes on his man, beats him with a step over, gives it to our captain Leroy Fer, and Fer, I just love this guy. Fer finishes the ball in the 77th minute to make it Copenhagen 0, Norwich 3. An incredible win away in Scandinavia. What a result that was. A goal for Leroy Fer, a goal for Anthony, and a goal for that man Dale Jennings. So what an amazing performance. A 3-0 victory away from home. Our first game in the Champions League group ends with a 3-0 victory away from home. That is an amazing result, and it's just been an incredible start to the season. It really has, and things are looking so good for us this season, and this could be an amazing season for us. But we decided to send a scout out to England, our youth scout, and that's the last thing you'll see for the end of the episode. But as always, guys, big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave likes, that's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon. And by that I mean tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, which is very soon. Goodbye.